recipes from Sophia Loren's book. I figured why not start with a couple appetizers that are simple to make. So this is the book that I'm referring to. I'm gonna be going through every single recipe in this book. It's gonna be insane. And this book is the Italian version, so I'm literally gonna be translating this for myself and then cooking it for all of you. But of course, if you're interested in any specific recipe, like the ingredients, the amount of ingredients and stuff, I'm not gonna share that because I don't think it's fair that this is published by somebody else. So if you guys wanna get the book and follow along, feel free to do that. I will put a link in my description, but there is an English version, so don't torture yourself like I am. But the two recipes that I'm gonna make today are called crostini con maionese di melanzane. So that's basically a crostini, so you can get like a little cracker, a toast, or what's called crostini, and then it's gonna be like kind of like an eggplant dip, like mixed with mayonnaise. So I have all the goods here. There's definitely a lot of stuff that we're gonna be making. So we have the eggplant, some onion. We're gonna be using some of the onion juice for this. I'm gonna be making the mayonnaise from scratch. My arm is tired. Oh my God. Mayonnaise. But you feel free to do it however you feel most comfortable. You can use veganese and make it vegan, completely vegan, or you can use mayonnaise and just call it a day. So I'm gonna start with that recipe. Crostini con maionese di melanzane. Fatte arrostire senza sbucciarle. I don't know what that means. Togliatelle dal forno, apritele, ricavate tutta la polpa. Open it, cut it in half. No, put it in the oven, cut it, and peel the skin off. Wait, did I read that part yet? Preparate. Okay. Anyways, we read enough of that. That was enough of my Italian lesson for the day. So the recipe calls for a certain amount of eggplant, and I just weighed the eggplant, and it seems like the recipe calls for more than this one eggplant. Oops. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna cut this recipe in half and hope for the best. I was really hoping to follow everything exactly as is, but I should have probably converted this before starting the video, but oh well. One of the first places that I found how to roast the eggplant the proper way is on Tori Avy's site, so shout out to her. But it basically says if you want to put the eggplant into the oven, obviously pierce holes with a fork, so I'm gonna just poke it a little bit just to make sure that any of the steam can get released and it doesn't blow up in the oven. And then she suggests that you roast the eggplant for 20 to 30 minutes on broil, the broil feature in your oven. My oven has 3 different broils, low, medium, and high. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna put it on high. Let's see what happens. And basically you wanna just turn it every 5 to 7 minutes on the oven just to make sure that, you know, it gets cooked evenly on all sides. So I'll be back with you guys in 20 to 30 minutes. You guys, this is really hard doing it by yourself, but I just want to show you the eggplant. I just took it out of the broiler. So it smells so good in the house already. It basically got like totally charred black on this side, so I just flipped it. And now I'm gonna put it back in the broiler, but do you see how it's getting kind of like all wrinkly looking? Like this is what we want to happen. So this side is still pretty firm, so we want to flip it and roast it all the way through. I just took it out at the 10-minute mark, so it's supposed to roast for another 10 to 20 minutes. So let's see how far we get with it. All right, so I just took the eggplant out at the, whoa, why am I going so high? I just took the eggplant out at the 20-minute mark, so you can see it's like totally falling apart down here. It's getting like really, really soft and oozy. So I'm gonna flip it one more time. Maybe I should do this with tongs, but YOLO. It looks so good. It's pretty soft to the touch all around. I'm wondering if this almost looks like it's good to go. I don't know if we want to roast it anymore. I mean, you know what? I think it's ready. I think it's ready. This looks ready. It's like super soft, you guys. So we're gonna just let this cool. It's really, really hot right now. We're gonna let it cool. And I think I'm gonna put something on my hands so that I can start peeling this off. I just wanted to show you guys the roasted eggplant. So it's like super softened, complete mush basically. So we're gonna blend this up, or not blend it, we're gonna mix it really well into the mayonnaise mixture and season it so it becomes that nice dip. Now honestly, it's kind of reminiscent of like a baba ganoush to me, so let's see how it turns out because I've never had it with mayonnaise as the creaminess. There might be a possibility that I will take a little bit of the seeds out because that's where the bitterness tends to lie in the eggplant. I don't want this to be a bitter dip, but she doesn't mention taking them out or anything. So let's start preparing the dip. So I'm gonna put some of the mayonnaise, I'm gonna put the eggplant, I think I'm gonna season it with salt and pepper, and I'm not sure if I'm missing anything else. Let's check the book again. Eggplant. Oh, the boiled egg, hello. Okay. Boiled egg, mayonnaise. Oh, the onion juice too. Oh my God, I'm so behind you guys. Okay, so we have the eggplant, the boiled egg, mayonnaise, onion juice, or like pulp, whatever, and a little bit of salt. We're gonna mix that and put that on the crostini. Breathe from the mouth, not your nose. One thing I want to mention is that the pulp, like all the seeds of the eggplant, were pretty easy to just like remove. It comes like in big chunks like that. I don't know why I keep going on my tiptoes. So I just took it out just to make sure. I mean, nobody wants to be munching on seeds anyway. So I just got all the meaty flesh, and then any bits of the eggplant that seemed kind of tough, I just removed altogether because like you don't want to be gnawing on it. You want it to be like a smooth, creamy consistency. So there are so many videos on how to boil eggs. I watched the French guy cooking on YouTube. He's amazing. He did a test where he boils an egg at like 2 minutes, 2 minutes and a half, 3 minutes, 3 minutes and a half, and he compares all the eggs so you can basically choose which texture you prefer the most, whether you like soft or medium or hard-boiled eggs. But what I tried to do is, I'm still getting used to my kitchen right now, so I normally boil my eggs around 8 minutes, or simmer them, I guess. But I want this to be hard boiled, so I did it for 10. The only thing that I want to avoid is having that like kind of gray, green ring around the yolk. That's it. Ha! That only took like 365 days. Okay. Could you imagine if like the scissor went flying and like went to my eye? Jesus Christ. Okay. We're gonna just cut the bruschettini. So much easier this way. Okay, we'll have that ready to go. Let's start mixing the dip. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Why am I like talking like this? Uh-oh. Okay, this looks like a lot of mayonnaise. This is like a lot of mayonnaise. Is this how it's supposed to be, Sophia? Wait, this is like a lot of mayonnaise. Oh no.
Oh no.
I swear I did what the recipe said. I mean, I was supposed to have more eggplant, I will say that, but oh my God. Is my mayonnaise too thin? Did I not mix my mayonnaise long enough? You guys, but normally aiolis are like that. Oh, maybe not. Oh crap. I don't even want to show you guys what this looks like. Oh my God. This looks really gross. I'm gonna just show you guys, screw it. This, yeah. That does not look right. That doesn't look right. I don't think I mixed the mayonnaise long enough. So you know what I'm gonna do? Hopefully this saves the day. Oh my God, I don't have more eggplant, so now I'm screwed. I'm gonna try to take as much of the liquid. Oh my God. I'm gonna try to take as much of the liquid out and put it into a NutriBullet and blend it and see if the mayonnaise will thicken. Oh my God, no, but I totally ruined it already. I'm gonna try. Welcome to Cooking with Natasha. This is what happens in my kitchen. So this is literally ridiculous, but I'm taking out basically all the egg and eggplant mixture and getting as much of the mayonnaise that I made from scratch, that I didn't really make well, out. And I'm praying to God and hoping that it will actually turn into mayonnaise. And once that happens, I will either add it back in or just forget about it because, yeah. I'm dying because this literally, it looks like eggplant and boiled egg and like some cream. Like, what? This is supposed to be a dip? This is so weird. At first glance, or like at first hearing it, maybe with my enthusiasm, that helps, but like, does eggplant and boiled egg sound good to you guys? Like, I didn't really think of it that way until I started to see this. And the color does not really look that appetizing. But I'm hoping that the flavor is what is important here. You guys, this is like, it's like really liquidy. Why did I do that? I got impatient with the mayonnaise. I should have used a hand mixer and I didn't. Why did I have to go and make a freaking mayonnaise from scratch? Why? Yeah, this is better. Okay, I really hope I don't ruin this. I'm gonna add a little bit of, I don't have lemon, so I'm gonna add a little bit of lime and hope that that coagulates everything more, because apparently I think acid makes it kind of firm up. I hope I'm coding that right. And it's definitely a more thick and creamy consistency, not so liquidy. To be honest, I don't like the color of this at all. Salt. Okay, we're gonna go for it, you guys. Ching. I mean, look, not bad. I don't really get like how this is like an appetizing, like appetizer to serve. Like if I was throwing a party, I don't think this looks like nice on a plate. I mean, unless you put them on like dark plates, but if you just like serve them like this, I don't know, you guys tell me in the comments, do you think this looks appetizing? I'm not gonna lie, it tastes good. It really does. You guys tell me if it looks good, tell me if it sounds good. The recipe sounds just super random and weird, but we went for it. That's one of the recipes out of like the hundreds that are in this book, and I'm making sure to make every single one in the book. So, like I said before, if you're watching the trailer of this whole series, basically, I'm gonna be testing every single recipe out of the Sophia Loren book, and it's gonna be a taste test live for you guys, so I might like it, I might not like it, and I'm not just making these recipes as like, oh, you should try these too. I'm like testing every single recipe out, and we're basically gonna be reviewing it together, so you can decide whether or not it sounds or looks good to you, and then try it out. But you guys, it's actually surprisingly good. It has a little bit too much of the creaminess. Like I would have put less of the mayo if I would have made it right. But yeah, try it out. It definitely doesn't hurt to try. You can always experiment in the kitchen and make a disaster like I did. And that's it. Welcome to Ciao Now. Ciao.